Hey everyone, today we're looking at some intense footage of winter road chaos. It's a nightmare scenario for any driver when the highway turns into a sheet of ice, leaving them with zero control. Just watch this. In Orangeville, Ontario, a routine drive turns into a split-second disaster. This silver car loses all traction, sliding helplessly across the median and slamming directly into the side of an oncoming vehicle. There was absolutely nowhere for that red car to go. This Toyota Highlander loses control on the slick pavement, crossing into the path of an oncoming truck with devastating consequences. Four lives gone in an instant. Let this be a grim reminder to slow down and stay alert, especially when the roads are less than perfect. The sheer kinetic energy of a semi-truck is terrifying, and when three of them collide, the results are catastrophic. This highway in Russia turned into a graveyard of twisted steel after a chain reaction left these massive rigs completely pulverized. Winter roads leave zero margin for error, as seen in this brutal head-on collision. The icy surface turned a simple lane drift into a lethal trajectory, causing a heavy truck to slice this UAZ clean in half. It's a terrifying example of how snow-covered asphalt can erase any chance of recovery. Visibility is at zero. The road is a skating rink, yet these truckers are still hauling like it's a clear summer day. It's a recipe for disaster that quickly turns into a 100-car pileup. Proving that physics doesn't care about your delivery schedule. Minnesota's winter just turned this highway into a demolition derby, and these drivers are learning the hard way that ice always wins. One small slip on a rain-slicked road turns a Nissan Navara into a target for an oncoming semi-truck with zero time to brake. A split-second loss of traction can change everything. Drive safe and always respect the power of a wet road. Going too fast on ice isn't a shortcut, it's a fast track to a wreck. Slow down before the road decides for you. A chilling scene from the Tula region shows just how unforgiving a snow-covered highway can be when a car loses its grip and drifts directly into the path of a heavy truck. Sometimes, the road stops being a path and starts being a trap. When a thin layer of ice erases all friction, even a minor mistake triggers a massive disaster that sweeps up everyone in its way. Winter driving is a game of inches, and when the surface turns to pure ice, those inches disappear instantly. Watch how a simple patch of frozen road turns a normal commute into a multi-car disaster that no one can avoid. The scariest thing about a frozen highway is that it looks perfectly safe until the very second you lose control and become part of a pileup you can't escape. When you can't see more than a few feet in front of you, speed is your biggest enemy. Slow down or pull over, because on ice, you won't get a second chance. Gravity and ice are a brutal combination, turning the city slope into a slow-motion demolition derby where even the police and snowplows are completely helpless. There is no feeling more helpless than turning the wheel and realizing the road has completely stopped listening. This isn't driving anymore, it's just a terrifying slide toward an inevitable impact. Four lives were cut short in this devastating collision, a brutal reminder of how fragile life is on winter roads. $1 million display of poor judgment. When your driving skills don't match your wallet, the guardrail becomes an expensive reminder to slow down. Canada's winter roads are less of a highway and more of a high-stakes lottery where gravity always wins. From Alberta to Toronto, it doesn't matter if you're in a sedan or a massive rig. Once you treat a sheet of ice like a dry road, you've already signed a very expensive contract with the laws of physics. A 22-car pileup is too high a price for underestimating nature. When visibility is limited, speed is the enemy. Slow down or stop completely. because no destination is worth more than your life. Under heavy snowstorm conditions and limited visibility, the highway has completely lost its traction. A heavy-duty semi-truck fails to control its slide and crashes directly into two police cars parked on the shoulder while on duty. On frozen roads, massive semi-trucks become the most dangerous uncontrolled forces on the highway. Their extreme weight makes immediate stopping impossible, and a single wrong steer can turn the trailer into a deadly scythe, sweeping across everything in its path. Remember the winter golden rules. Slow down significantly, increase your following distance by 10 times, and avoid any sudden braking or steering. Patience and proper winter tires are the only thing standing between a safe trip and a costly disaster. Through the thick fog and frozen I-10 pavement, Every second is marked by the sound of crushing metal. You can see massive rigs sliding helplessly, turning the interstate into a moving scrapyard as drivers stand by, powerless to stop the carnage. Hundreds of horsepower under the hood, but on this frozen Sarov-Tagil road, every engine spec becomes irrelevant. When tires lose friction with the icy pavement, the drivetrain is no longer a tool for control, it's just a fuse. Propelling tons of metal into lethal momentum. If you enjoyed these incredible moments, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next adventure.